Okay, so today's video is going to be an associated Colt, which is right here. It's going to be kind of a mishmash of a video because we kind of started videoing it halfway through what we already did with this. I picked this up 3 years ago from a museum, which I don't have the links to at the moment to anything other stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to put one in the video somewhere. But it's an associated Colt made by the company that made Associated, and I think they made United engines as well, up in Waterloo, Iowa. This was one of their last engines they made, and it was a fair flop for a couple different reasons. We got this one from that museum, and the problem with it is everything was stuck or rotted. So the piston was stuck and swelled, the mag was complete junk, and the governor was broken up when we got it apart finally. We left the governor out because the governors apparently were one of the things that would tend to self-destruct in the engines, because if they got fast enough the wings would catch on the crankcase and explode. So that's one of the things that went wrong with them. The reason I actually decided to make a video on this, even though it'd be kind of a spotty video with just good end results, is we started in like 2016, which was before I did YouTube videos, and that made it a little bit wonky to get good videos of it. And another reason I decided to do it, just because it should be done, is if you look up Associated Colt on YouTube or Google, there's one video that I found today. You guys can comment below if you've seen another video, because I haven't seen another one myself, of one of these freshly repainted with a nice paint, red paint, and that's the only video of another one I've seen, so I figured I better make a video of it while I'm assembling it, just so some people get to see some parts of the inside of one. It's kind of an unusual engine. There's only under 50 of them known to exist to my knowledge. There was, I think, 2,000 of them or more made. That I can't quote either. I might correct myself in the video later. What ended up happening is after we got the piston out, is when we got it out, we pounded it through the head side and broke off one of the mounting points for the wrist pin, so the piston was no good. We kind of put it on the back burner at that point because we didn't have another one to put in it. And just this past month here, I went and looked around for one, and it turned out an early 60s 3 horsepower Tecumseh piston fit with just minor modifications, adding some bushings and stuff to the crank, the rod and all that. Other than that, all we had to do to it was severe valve work, a lot of cleaning up. There was lots of, even though we left it in the raw, crusty state here, there was lots of cleaning up internally. I got a little bit of video of that, but most of it I already did before I decided to make a video out of this. I had to completely get a new mag. It's a Wyco F series mag, so they're a little bit temperamental, and that was its own deal. Just so I matched the crustiness of this, I had to switch out the mag back plate. So it was the original mag back plate, and the modern, and the clean repainted one that was on it we left with just as parts. Okay, to make this thing look a little smoother, I need to cover up this new Welch plug we had to put in the cover here. This is part of the breather assembly, and it just sticks out too much compared to the rest of the rust on the engine. So I'm going to try and figure out to make a concoction to cover this up. It'll probably just be grease mixed with a bunch of grit to get it to look right. So I'm going to get to that right now. So, this turned out pretty nice. It runs good. As you can see, it looks pretty good from the video you just saw. But if you made it this far and you're happy with how this turned out, please leave me a like down below. And if you want to see more old engine and barn find type videos, please go subscribe by the button up here. And if you want to go see more other videos related and you aren't in the mood to subscribe right now and you need more persuasion, go over here to more videos. And I hope you enjoyed. It sure turned out nice. I'm happy with it. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.